I have a brand new junk journal collection headed to my Etsy shop this weekend. I'm super excited to do a flip through and show you how these adorable softcover journals are super functional and very unique. So if you're interested in any of these journals, I have linked all of the information in the description box below. So let's get into the flip through. Hello, welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. On today's episode, I'm going to be doing flip throughs of these 3 journals that will be available in my Etsy shop this weekend. I don't have an exact day or time as I'm making the video right now, but by the time I post this video, it will all be in the description box down below. I will also have my Etsy shop linked and more information will be available there. So I just wanted to do a flip through. These are all soft cover one signature journals. They are perfect for spring as we are getting closer. If you are looking to be a part of my Patreon, I do have a journal tier there. The journals this month are very similar, but they have more of a funky sort of 70s vibe. So you can tap the link down below to see what is available there. But for now, I'm going to show you these journals. And so I will set these 2 over to the side and I will start with this green one because I think it is my favorite. I love the vintage playing card on the front. They each will come with a journal charm. They all are, like I said, soft cover. They come with these beautiful metal corners on them so that they'll be nice and protected. They come with an elastic lace band. And they also come with beautiful tabs, most of which are vintage or vintage fabric or vintage doilies. So lots of really fun stuff. We'll start with the charm. My charms are always removable. And so this first one has the cutest little kettle. How cute is that? I used vintage jewelry on each one of them. So this one has an orange tone and a little sweet heart charm and this key. I tried to make sure all the beads were in beautiful sort of color, the beautiful color scheme of the journal. So pinks and greens and yellows. And I just love this one, very sweet. So I'm gonna set it aside. All of my charms, like I said, are removable. And that way you don't have to have a clunky charm hanging off when you're trying to create in your journal. I like not having a charm on my journal when I create, but I do love the look of it, so that's why I make mine removable. So this is stretchy lace. It can grow with you as your journal grows. This one's a little girl, super cute. So each one will have a library card in a pocket right when you open it up. You do get a library card, and I've also included this really sweet little paper doll dress you can use in your journaling process, just a little bit of ephemera. And they all also have vintage book pages, some vintage wrapping paper. I've been kind of hoarding this wrapping paper because I love it, but I thought now's the time. I did attach some sweet little ephemera throughout the journal, and this is vintage ledger paper. I included some really pretty cardstock that I thought was nice and springy. I also included some really pretty vintage digital sticker doilies. I think it looks pretty. It sort of is what I did in my own personal journal as well. So I like the way it looks. So I added it into this one too. This is a vintage book page. How cute is that little girl with her little flower shirt? I always try to add lots of vintage elements. This is more vintage ledger paper, vintage sheet music, sweet little tabs, more ephemera. And all of the ephemera is removable. You don't need to keep it anywhere. I'm just sending it with you to use in your process. Little kitty cat vintage paper. So these are really fun. I included coffee dyed paper. That hat, oh my goodness, so cute. And these are pockets. So I just stuck some ephemera in those pockets. And you can either keep the pockets, take off the pockets. This is fully customizable for you. More little ephemera, and this is a vintage paper coaster. And there's lots of room to grow. I know they seem nice and thin, but this particular style of journal really bulks up nicely. And since it's a soft cover, it also stores very nicely. And I have I have a journal exactly like this from Christmas. I made in this exact same style. And it's huge and it stores nicely and it grew so beautifully. I was so happy with it. So that says, "Oh, happy day." Isn't that cute? Just a little bit of ephemera here and there. I love this little floral print tab that is vintage on the vintage fabric. Super cute. And they're of course all lined. So This is the green one. Let me put that band right back on there. And then once you're done with your process, as you journal, you just stick your charm back on there. And it's really cute. So that is the green one. This is the brown one. This is usually the color scheme I go for in my own personal journal. I love oranges and browns and yellows. So this was probably my second favorite one. But I love that little heart charm. There's a key, a little tiny mushroom. Like I said, I use a little vintage piece of jewelry on each one of these charms. So that's the vintage jewelry. A little peace sign, because I do feel like this has a very like sort of 60s vibe to it. And it's on green twine. So such a nice little sound too. I'm very tactile and I love sounds. I don't know if any of you like follow those chalk crushing videos and TikToks. Those are my favorite. I have a thing for sounds and just having something to hold on to. So I'm gonna put that one there. This one comes with this limey green lace band and beautiful rose gold toned corners. So like I said, they're all one signature. They have eyelets keeping it all together so it's nice and secure. So this is the library card pocket. And this is the little dress that comes with this one. They all come on. That is a little metal hanger. I made these, so cute. And I love this fox. I love foxes because my dog looks like a fox. So I'll just go through a little bit quicker. They're all very, very similar. All of the ephemera is removable. You do not have to keep it on there. This is one of my favorite tabs, that little fruit tab. I love the colors. I love the content. I love everything. So just going to kind of flip through a little bit quicker on this one so that you don't have to be here forever in the YouTube video. If you have any questions though, please leave them in the comments below. I appreciate the interaction. I do love posting on YouTube, so it's nice to be able to chit chat and respond to comments. So I really appreciate those comments. That vintage wrapping paper is so cute. Oh my gosh, I left a piece of washi tape. Okay, well you don't need the washi tape on there. But that is the beautiful wrapping paper. And once you're done, you just slip your band right back on. You put your charm right back in. And this is just such a fun, perfect little springtime journal. So that's the brown one. And the last and final one is this pink one. I'm going to take the charm off so I can show you. This is the vintage piece of jewelry on this one. It's a little pink flower. There's a really beautiful gold tone key and a sort of puffed heart charm, and then this little lock charm I found, and I thought, oh my gosh, those colors would just look so perfect. And there's little flowers, lots of pinks and yellows, so that's a really beautiful charm. I love making journal charms. And this fabric is like a dark pink, so I added some yellows and some peachy tones, and that little girl on the front is just the cutest. And this one has the bronze tone metal photo corners. Those are the tabs. Inside is that library card pouch and the little paper doll dress with the little hanger. So cute. Oftentimes on here, I will write when I start and when I finish, and anything sort of that important happened throughout the process of completing the journal. You don't have to do that. It's just something I do. These little children holding hands melt my heart. This is probably my favorite recent paper. I love it. I think it's very 70s, but with like a modern twist. And this is vintage trim. I sort of hoard this trim because I don't have very much, and it's one of my favorites of all time. But I just felt like it looks so perfect with this journal. This is a vintage linen digital and some just ephemera throughout. I love this little flower tab. Little vintage book pages, a ladybug, more little ephemera throughout, and just lots of good stuff. So if you are looking for inspiration about how to create in a journal like this, please check out my YouTube here. I have lots of process videos. I show you how I journal in a creative style or junk journal. And it's something I am very passionate about. So if you wanted even more information, head over to my Patreon, because I post exclusive content like tutorials and lots of other paper product, paper craft, junk journal, creative journal information over there. So I hope you loved these journals. They will be available in my Etsy shop very soon. Like I said, all of that information will be linked in the description box down below. And thank you so much for watching. like this video and leave a comment. And if you have any questions at all, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye.